These are meat claws, and they are in fact a thing that you use in the kitchen. Today I'm going to tell you about these, and we're going to see if they really do work or if they should just be relegated to, well, a Wolverine costume. Hello and welcome to I Want to Cook. Chef Matt here, and yes, we are taking a look at meat claws today, and if these look familiar, they were in fact the correct answer to last week's culinary tool trivia quiz, and all of these people got it correct. So these are meat claws / meat shredders, and I actually bought these while thrifting in Texas recently because of course I found them thrifting in Texas. Where else would I find them? But of course you can buy these new. I'll drop a link in the video of some others that look really good if you are interested in buying these new. But anyways, these are purportedly used to shred meat, like a big pot roast or something that might have been cooked in a big Instant Pot like what I have in here. Now, I actually haven't used these, so we're going to see how they work. But before we get into that, why would you use something like this, well, other than to just look cool? Well, I think they would serve a benefit of helping you actually shred meat. So you don't have to use something like a fork and a knife. I think you can also pick up like an entire roast by using these. And you might also be able to use them to like hold other things, like maybe a watermelon that you are carving, or even for, well, a non-meat thing that I will get to later in this video. I also like the idea of using these from a sanitary perspective, and that is because, well, you're not using your hands, you're using these. These are plastic. I believe they are dishwasher safe. You know, they should be pretty easy to clean, but anytime you can use an instrument like this versus holding it with your bare hand, well, that's a good thing in my book because it can, of course, be safer that way. But let's see how these things actually do at, well, shredding some meat. So earlier today I made one of my favorite things, and that is Instant Pot turkey. I actually did a whole episode on this, but it is one of my favorite ways to cook turkey so easily. And for this I used just a whole boneless breast. So let's see how it turned out. It looks delicious. It smells fantastic in here. So I think what we can do is actually we can even use these to take the turkey out of this, even though it's on a trivet. So here's one way of using these already, and that is just to remove this beautiful turkey here that we cooked in our Instant Pot. And just because it's me, I'm gonna put some of that beautiful juice right over this because we don't want to waste a thing here. We can also make some great gravy out of this too. Okay, the shredders are on. Let's see if these things work. Again, I haven't used these before, so I'm guessing we just kind of just start shredding like this. And well, I gotta say, it's coming apart pretty darn easily. Now, this was a pretty small piece of turkey. This was only about 3.5 pounds, but I imagine if you had a big roast, like a big pot roast or something like that, it would be even easier. But boy, look at this. Yeah, it just kind of comes right apart, and you feel like a bear doing it. So, meat claws. I don't think they're intended to do this, but when in Rome, that turkey is so good. Another potential use for these things is the opposite of meat, and that is, well, tossing a salad. So you could use these to just toss your greens and, well, look like an animal doing it. So yes, these are meat claws, meat shredders, pretty cool device. I think if you are really into barbecuing, if you're really into pot roast and shredding meat, maybe you have a catering business and you need to do big roast a lot, I think it could be worth your time. Pretty cool, kind of a fun find thrifting in Texas. And well, thank you for indulging me in this video to try out these meat claws. Okay, for this week's kitchen tool trivia, something, well, quite different from meat claws, but something you still hold in your hands. What are these things? If you have any idea what these are, or you have a guess, put it in the comments below, and I will of course let you know what these things are in the next video. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time, I hope you want to cook.